Good morning guys, welcome back to another video. Just using the Strava route builder app this morning to plan my training route today. Just going to head over towards Cambridge today. Cambridge tends to be quite a nice place to ride. It tends to be quite quiet down through the lanes, so whilst the weather's nice, I'm going to make the most of it and head over towards Cambridge. You know what probably the worst thing about cycling is? Putting on a cold heart rate monitor in the morning. That is literally the worst thing ever. The weather here today is awesome. It is a glorious day here in the UK. According to the weather forecast, it's going to rain tomorrow. Therefore, I'm making the most of this beautiful sunshine today. That seems to be the trend here at the minute. We'll have like a real nice day, like it's 15 degrees now, sun's out, light winds, and then the day after it'll be horrible, rain, cold. Let's just keep our fingers crossed that there's more days like this than there is of rain. I think I'm going past some sort of army training base in Cambridge. That's why that big helicopter's there. So today's not like a particularly hard ride or anything, it's just a 3 and a bit hours zone 2. But my legs just feel so achy. I'm guessing it's still from the strength session I did on Friday. But that just goes to show that I've never done any strength work before, and when I do, it hurts. Welcome to Cambridgeshire, the land of open roads. That's the third smashed up car I've seen today. Just coming to the end of today's ride. Pretty good ride today, did about 64 miles. However, when I turned around from Cambridge and started heading back south, the wind started to pick up. Hey, classic. Heading to the cafe now, I'm going to get a coffee and do some work. I always feel like I'm 10 times more productive when I'm sat working in the cafe, which is a good excuse to go and get coffee. I spent way too long in there today. I went through that door 2 hours ago, about 2.5 hours ago. It's now 4:30. I'm going to be late to upload the vlog. Monday to Saturday, 8 AM to 6 PM, 30 minutes. Please no ticket, please no ticket. Yes, no ticket. Woo! I never even realised that said 30 minutes. This is not the time to be having slow Wi-Fi. 7 minutes to 5, 1 hour 41. No! Okay, I got a question off Grant today. Grant actually has a YouTube channel, it's called Doyley Burger Cycling. I think I will drop the link to it in the description. You can check him out. But Grant asked me, why do I plan my training off time rather than distance? So if you don't know, I will say in the vlog, I'm heading out today for 2 hours, or I'm heading out for 3 hours, instead of saying I'm heading out for 40 miles, or I'm heading out for 60 miles. So I'm going to explain why I use time. When I first started cycling, I would always use distance, so I'd always plan to go out and do, say, 20 miles, or I'd go out and do 30 miles. But now I've got a coach and a set training schedule, I work off time. So I'm just going to make up a session in my head. Imagine we've got a 3 hour ride and I'll do 1 hour at zone 2, I'll do 1 hour in zone 3 and then the final hour back in zone 2 again. So a flat ride over to Cambridge, 1 hour in zone 3 is probably going to be about 23, 24 miles. It's quite hard to pace, but it's not flat out. But I know what pace I can hold to that 1 hour interval. So imagine I go home next week and I do the same session, but I go off distance. Now where I live, it is much hillier than down here, than Bedfordshire and Cambridgeshire. So 23 miles up north will take me perhaps 1 hour 15, 1 hour 20 minutes. Now I don't know I can hold that power for 1 hour 20 minutes. The power that I've got in my head for zone 3 is to 1 hour. I don't want to make this sort of too complicated for all you guys to understand, but to sort of summarize it all as a whole, basically to keep my training consistent and to keep my intervals consistent. So I know every time I go out and do a 20-minute effort, it's going to be 20 minutes. If I go out and say I'll do 7 miles, it might be 20 minutes, it might be 15 minutes, it might be 30 minutes, all depending on the terrain that I'm riding. So more than anything, it's just a consistency factor, especially for me, who is someone who rides a lot down south in the flatlands and back home up north in the hills. So yeah, I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't hugely matter whether you work off miles or time. I've just worked off time for the past year or two now, but yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Because Trish has been out with one police force who are trying to make sure that drivers keep cyclists at arm's length.
So I'm just sat here watching the One Show, and they're doing a segment about how motorists pass drivers so close. But that is the end of the video for today, guys. Doing something slightly different tomorrow morning. I'm not going to tell you now. You can watch tomorrow's vlog and find out what. But thanks for watching, guys. As always, if you did enjoy today's video, a thumbs up would be awesome. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.